Hello, creative people out there. This is Masha Hammerling from Paper, Paint, and Palettes, and I am here today to show you how I will be finishing up the gift that I'm making for my husband's Father's Day. My children will be making something different for him, and I will have this little handmade gift. So because we believe in Jesus, we are Christians, I am putting Bible verse in this DIY gift. And the Bible verse is coming from the Proverbs. I'm sorry, I am for the shaky camera. The Bible verse comes from Proverbs 27. The righteous man walks in his integrity. His children are blessed after him. So that's the Bible verse, and this is my a little DIY tutorial that I decided to share with you. So I'm trying to, my gift is very long and narrow, and I am trying to locate my camera so that you guys can see as easy, so you can see everything I will be doing over here. Okay. All right. So I already used some pencils over here. I put some words. I also created this, created this branch. If you can see. So the branch is sitting on top of this piece of real branch that I found somewhere on the street. So I hot glued it onto this wooden board. And those birdies are made out of salt dough, and I painted them with acrylic paint, brown acrylic paint. So let's see. All what I really have to finish over here is to make these branches with acrylic paint. I will put some little decor, and the birds are not hot glue yet, so I first I roll the dough out. I made the salt dough, roll it out, put some different texture impressions, of different texture on the salt dough. I then baked it. Then when it was done, I painted with acrylic paint. And now, before I will hot glue it onto this board, I'm thinking I will first need to do is this branch. This brown branch needs to be painted. And I will do it right now with brown paint, which is nutmeg brown. Nutmeg brown is pretty warm, and my birds have warm brown color. I was thinking more of cooler brown, maybe brown with some blue in it to make it cool, maybe even some gray or black in it. So I'm in my little tray over here. I will be adding, I will try to make it so you can see. I will be, oops, I'm very sorry for this shaky camera all over again. So I will be adding the color, and I will show you what I will be doing. So I'm adding blue into brown to make it a little bit cooler, and I need a lot of paint. And I will be using this paintbrush. Maybe it's size 2, round, pretty long brown brush, but it will help me to paint those wonderful branches. Okay, I will just, I'm not gonna incorporate all this blue. That's pretty good. That's a good cool color, cool brown. And let's see, so I will be So this branch will be the branch where all the family of birds will be sitting on. It's kind of also the line that will incorporate to kind of combine and visually uh, combine all of the birds together so that every single bird, because they like spots, separate spots that go from the bottom of the board all the way up, so they will not going to look like separate elements. So this will connect every single, let me show you what I'm doing now. Okay, like this. I will keep my camera like that so that you guys see what I'm doing. And my camera, for some reason, just keep rolling. All right, I will leave it this way. Okay, so what I will be doing is connecting these two lines together. And the line that goes all the way up to the words. Okay. So this is the main branch, the main vine where they will be sitting. You can ask your children to make those birds so that you will incorporate their artistic talents into this piece. My children were making their own birds and they had their own composition in mind. So I just left it this way so I wouldn't. They want to make their own present. Okay. Now, the main branch is this one, but I will not gonna add little twigs and little decoration. I will first hot glue the bird, so let me turn on the hot glue gun. All right, I'm just adding some width into some parts of this branch. If you just started to watch my live stream, this is Masha Hammerling, and I am an artist, fine and decorative artist, and I sometimes create eclectic pieces that incorporate many different medium. And in this one, I'm incorporating real piece of wood, like over here. I'm incorporating painting, cutout board, and we will be doing some um, calligraphy over here, in even saldo pieces. Okay, so my hot glue gun is warming up. I will add a little bit of wood on this part, right over here. And I will stop right here because I want to have my birds first on this branch, and then after I will put the bird I will secure them with the hot glue gun. I will add some details into this branch. Okay, so I will put my camera like this for a second. Let me set up the hot glue gun and one moment. Okay. And you obviously will need probably at least 2 hot glue sticks. Okay, hot glue gun is getting warm. Nice. All right, guys. So first, I will put the bird that is resembles, like, represents father, and I will put the bird over here. After that, I will put the mama bird a little bit above, and then 2 children birds. Okay. Now let me erase a couple of pencil marks. All right, my hot glue gun is done, and I will apply hot glue on the bird, the biggest bird I made, obviously the father bird, and I will, let me put another stick. Okay, put generous amount. If you're gonna be doing something like this, put a very generous amount of glue on it, and without waiting too long, wiggle it a little bit and apply to, just like here, you see, apply it to the wood, the wooden board. Next, I will move a little bit and I wonder if I can, yes, let's hold it like that. So after the father bird, I'm having mama bird over here, and I will put mama bird on the branch above the papa bird. The mama bird is a little bit smaller than papa bird. Can't talk too much because my hot glue is leaking out of the hot glue gun, and I need to work very fast. Put again generous amount of glue on the back of your bird and stick it again, just like you did with the previous bird. Try to illuminate the little hot glue hairs, little strings over here. All right, now I have 2 baby birds. Wiggle, wiggle. Okay, mama bird is ready. Take the strings off. Now I have 2 baby birds, and 2 baby birds will go one above another, and I decided to put them in the zigzag pattern, just like you see over here. If you will be doing something like this, you might end up doing it differently, but I thought that that's gonna be a nice composition. All right, so let's glue the first bird, first baby bird. Okay, again, put generous amount of glue. Okay, so I'm already through 2 glue sticks, and I'm thinking that it might be a good idea to have 3, 4 glue sticks. Okay, now this goes this way again. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. The bird is on, and the last bird. Now we have twins, so let me put third glue stick inside of the hot glue gun. We have twins, so my 2 birds look in size are the same. I'm sorry. Okay. So they are the same size birds. If you have kids who have several years apart, you probably will end up making one bird smaller than another bird to kind of visually symbolize their age difference. Okay, so now let's put this bird this way. Okay. Again, wiggle, wiggle. So my birds on the back, if you notice, they were not flat. Let me turn off my hot glue gun. They were not flat. The heads they are kind of above the body, and the body after baking was not completely flat. Though the bird was more flat than any other bird. But that's okay. What I did, as you noticed, I was applying hot glue only on the body of the birds. So that's what really holds on to the board. Now the time for me to write a Bible verse over there. And what I will do, I will use the a gel pen, and with that gel pen I will trace the words that I already, as you can see, uh, on the board. It's just going to be much easier if and sometimes I just like to be completely ready and write everything down, and now all I need to do is just kind of, okay, so let me get situated so that you can see what I'm doing. I need to put the board a little bit on angle so that I can reach over there. Okay, and let me show you how I will be doing it. I don't know if you can see or not. Let me move my light closer, because I'm so sorry for moving my camera and light all the time, but the board is like very, very long. I will tell you, it's like 24 inches long by 6 inches wide. So very uncomfortable to work with and to film, but that's okay. Let's do what we can do. Let's see. Okay, I'm trying to get, oops, sorry. All right, let's do it this way. Proverbs 27. So as you notice, I'm not going to be talking too much. So what I do in order to be careful with my handwriting is I am holding my breath, and that I will actually end up gonna stand up. I will stand up over here, okay? It's easier when you hold your breath and you're writing something like handwriting, or you outlining something, because when you breathe, you end up shaking, like your hand shakes. And we don't want that, so... All right, this will work. The righteous, and I will write man with my paintbrush. Then I will jump into the word walks in his. Walks in his righteousness. I will skip again, and I will write it with the paintbrush, and then I will jump and write his children are, and after him, blessed will be also written with the paintbrush. his children are. So blessed will be written with the paintbrush after him. After him. All right. And I will let these words dry a little bit. So I will be very careful when I will go over these words with paintbrush, because I just don't feel like making them like, put smudges with my hand as I'm writing. So I will be extremely careful, and I will start with the word man, then I will proceed to integrity, and I will put the word blessed. All right, so let's see. I will use flat paintbrush. Oh, I am thinking maybe I will use an angular paintbrush. So I will make a couple of, yeah, that one will be way too thick. I will stick to my flat paintbrush size 4. That's the little guy that I will be using. Okay, let me wash the paintbrush. Now I'm wondering what colors I want to put. I kind of wanted to stick out and maybe use some complementary color, but actually any color will be complementary color to the black color. And I really loving an idea of having green, and this is let's see what color green is that. It's like avocado green. Okay, let me shake it. Avocado green. Okay, I like this color. It's very subtle. It's not jumping into your face. It's just nice, and I might end up with this color. So let me write the word man. Okay. So I will replicate my letter I created over there, over here. And wood sucking up all paint. So I need to reload. Paintbrush, man. The righteous man. Okay. I will try to move around over here so I carefully do integrity. In integrity. Okay. And the rest, the last word is blessed. Blessed. And last letter D. Okay. All right. This is done. Now I will use my paintbrush that can create nice strokes. And you know what? There's a couple of more things needs to be done, like adding details into this branch, like outlining the board. And I am thinking I will break this video into two parts. So the part one will be over right now, so a little bit under 30 minutes. And I will come back in about an hour, and I will create the rest and finish up this piece, erase these lines. For now, it's too early to erase them because paint is still wet and we don't want to create any smudges. So for now, let me show you from above. Pretty long piece. And I will come back in an hour and finish it up in my part two. Have a great day. I'll see you later. Bye.